You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing... This is... Terrence Buck.
This bout is scheduled for...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or show. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. These two were made for each other. Good counter punching. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Just missed with that hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook just can't find the target. Punch scores. Do you believe this? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Tell you what, Alvarez in that last round. Well, here we go for round two. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Caught him. And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Missing with that jab. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That counter punch caught him clean. This is a high-octane battle. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Crawford in that. Back at it in round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protection, everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. And there's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He misses with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter lands. Looking to land the hook. Nice defense on that left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a...
Listen, be smart.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Here we go, it's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate.
Are you all right?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey.